welcome to Light Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Sofirn. This is the BLF LT1 Mini 21700 powered everyday carry lantern. You can find these retailing on Amazon for $49.99. This had a 30% off coupon, bringing the price way down to $35. Yeah, makes it fun and enjoyable. So let's show you what you get in the box. Took everything out, just a simple brown box. Yeah, this thing is awesome. So we get, of course, the LT1 Mini. This thing is running the Anduril 2 user interface, which is quite intense. So we'll try to go over most of those features. There you are. Cool. You get a long USB to Type-C cable to charge it. Awesome. We get, here we go, carry lanyard with a couple extra O-rings. And we get the manual, which is a book. Let's try to flip through it really quick. Not spend too much time on the book, but you gotta spend enough time. A little blurb. There's 4 LEDs in there. Color tint ramps, which is pretty cool. Hopefully I get to show that to you. My camera adjusts for color when the lights are off, so may or may not be able to see that, but it is really cool with the color shifting. So there's your moon, low, medium, high turbo. What you can expect there, it's IPX6 water resistant, so 1 meter underwater. That's not bad at all. Cool. Yeah, high capacity 21700 cell. So going over here, you can see specifications. I'll try to cover most of those. Has a power bank function. That's excellent. Replaceable 21700. Yes, replaceable batteries are a fun thing because if you're stuck with a dead battery, you don't have time to charge it, you can swap it out for a charged one. Some button presses. 1C means one and click. 1H means click it once and hold. So yeah, different terminology because this user interface is pretty advanced. So they got a simple mode, which is nice. But if you're going to own this, I recommend mastering the advanced mode because there's so much you can do in the advanced mode. And I'll have a chart there in a moment to show you guys. So here's functions available. I turn it on and off. There's ramping and step modes. And of course, I'll try to show you that. Color tint, which is neat. Lockout mode. Battery check mode. And then, of course, switching to the advanced mode. So yeah, it's quite involved, but again, it's real simple to use. Once you've mastered it, there you go. And here's the advanced, and of course I'll have a little bit bigger sheet, and we'll just kind of go over the things you can do. Now, in a link below, I'll have a picture linked so you can just print your own out. So you don't have to worry about trying to pause and look and see what I'm doing here. But you could if you had to. Of course, there's a simple one on top there. Okay. And I think we're almost done with this manual. Let's see, they got smooth ramping. Okay. Stepped ramping, momentary mode. There's electronic lockout. There's blinks and strobes. I know there's a lot of cool features. So if you know anything about the Anduril 2, you can see it has quite a bit. Tactical strobe, party strobe, bike flasher. We'll try some of those out. Get time. And then, of course, safety instructions, troubleshooting, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, let's do a size comparison. Well, actually, I should do a measurements first. So, yeah, the lantern. Very cool. So I'm going to try to get this so it stays. Okay, so length is 6 1/8 of an inch or 155 millimeters. So not bad, pretty compact. As you can see, it's like a normal flashlight with a lantern head on it. It's pretty neat. I do like that. Very cool. The top diameter here is 1 3/4 inches or 44 millimeters. And at the bottom here, we're at 1 3/16 of an inch or 30 millimeters. Total weight is 110 grams without the battery. With the battery, it's probably an extra 50 grams. So just add that on there. So let's go ahead and do a little size comparison. That's what I like to do. I was all excited about doing that. I got some competitors here. Yeah, actually not really competitors, but just give you an idea of what's out there. I reviewed this. This is the Mini Micro Lantern by LED Lenser. This is the ML4. This is powered by a 14500 cell. I believe it'll run on a standard AA battery, but it won't be as bright. It has 2 modes. It has a red mode and a white mode, and the buttons on top there. Unique. expensive, about 40 bucks. So it costs $5 more than this. And its runtime, of course, is not as much as that is. Another one is interesting is the Through Night. This is the TS2 survival light. What it pretty much is, it's a sleeve that holds a battery with a little tiny LED that goes on there. So it's like a power bank battery with a little LED attachment. Nothing spectacular, but it's kind of cool because it is a little lantern. If you turn it on, I think it's, there you go. It's got a warm light to it, mag base. There you go. Just for size comparison, super compact, but not many options to it at all. Like three modes, but there you go. So, and then I think I got some batteries here. Let's see what I got for batteries. 21700 flat top that the Sofirn LT1 Mini runs on. Awesome. So you just have some extras of those, and of course we have an 18650 just for size comparison. Just got the shadow hiding that battery. There you go. Size done. Okay, so let's go over features of the LT1 Mini, and I'll show you what this looked like in the garage, and then we'll do some demoing on the desk and do some final thoughts. So I'm going to bring this down, get a little up close and personal. All right. So this is a aluminum top to this with a metal hanger. Very convenient. This could fit easily in your backpack. Going hiking, camping, this is perfect. I mean, it's so cool. Wait till you see the warm tint is really nice for evening, and you got the white tint when you're trying to set up camp. So yeah, really cool. So it's got this aluminum top, which I think is pretty durable. It's got this polycarbonate lens here, diffused, really nice for the light. So let's turn it on and show you. So there you go, on and off, and then you can press and hold. It's got a ramping mode, which is a thing of beauty. It goes all the way down to a really low lumen. You guys can see that there. Yeah, sublumen rating. It goes below the moon rating. I have no idea what the sublumen runs. I'm thinking that's the 31-day. The 2 lumen rating I think is off. I think that should be like a different rating, and I'll kind of go over that. But yeah, there you go. So you get this ramping mode. Pretty awesome. Switch lights up too, by the way, when it's on. So yeah, loving that. So the LEDs inside here, there's 4 of them. There's 2 Samsung LH351D 5000 K color temperature, 90 CRI. So the more daylight type LED is high CRI as well, which is fantastic. Now the other 2 LEDs are the same Samsung LH351s Ds in the 2700 color Kelvin, which is really nice, and also high CRI. So what you're seeing there, this is high CRI, and if I press 1, 2, 3 and hold, it color shifts, so it's going to white right now. If you can see that, yeah, it definitely went to white. And then if you do that again, it'll go back down. Let's see if we can show it the cards here. Press and hold, 1, 2, 3, and then it should color shift back. It's doing it very slow, but yeah. So if I bring it in, it wants to change. So I'll try doing this when the lights are off, so you can see the tints and the color change. But right now we're on the warm mode. I do like that. I think that's nice. So your body here is your typical 6061 aircraft grade aluminum alloy. Sofirn uses it. Very well made, very durable design. That's very handy to have. Definitely if you drop it, it's going to handle a drop. Type 3 hard anodized finish. It's typical for this. It's great. It's got a flat base, of course, so you can stand it. Yeah, it stands. It better stand. That's non-magnetic, so there's no magnet there. Probably wouldn't hold it. This thing is pretty heavy towards the top end like that. So yeah, just a flat non-mag base. It does have lanyard hookup points for your lanyard they give you. Beautiful. And some nice knurling there. I do like that pattern. Not overly aggressive. It's perfect for what this is. So yeah, what else can we go over? It's quite a bit. We can show you the battery here. They give you a 5000 to get you started. 5000 milliamp hour rated. There you go. It's going to reset. That's fine. There you go. Flat top. Okay, so you can swap it out. I got a Moly cell sitting over here. This is kind of a high amperage one, 4200 cell. But yeah, you can pop that in there and off you go. Wall thickness is pretty decent. Yeah, there you go. So I'll just show you that. So yeah, these are pretty good batteries. Never have an issue with them. I've tested them. They all come out as advertised. Okay, we'll screw that back down, get our light back going again. All right, so Type-C input on the back here. This is cool. So charging it up, it charges fast. Just letting you know. Make sure your battery can handle it. Most 21700s can. When you hook up to Type-C and you're using a 3 amp charger, it will take a 3 amp charge on the input. It'll also output to another flashlight. Let's see if I have it handy here. I got a little cables. So I got this ability to hook it up here, plug it in, and then we can charge a flashlight. Let's see what I got handy. Got this through night. It's always half dead because I use it all the time on the bench as a demo aid. So we're just going to plug this in there, and now it turns into power bank mode. That turns blue. This turns red. When this is starting to drain, starts to flash, I think when it goes out, you're in trouble. But you can see here, red, we're charging using this little cable. So that's pretty cool. So Type-C to Type-C. Yeah, that works out nice. And that blue light will go out in a moment there. So there's the power bank function. Like I say, it outputs at 3 amps, which will drain that battery pretty quick. So use it for smaller devices for sure, or an emergency for a phone. Mainly for a phone. That's what I would use that for. But yeah, it's got a nice waterproof jacket. It's got to line it up. Make sure it's fully seated for your IPX6 water resistance. Okay, wait for that to go off there. So yeah, now we're going to get into seeing what this can do in the garage, and then we'll come back to show you a little bit of the instructions, because it's going to be a little detailed review. Show you a little bit of the advanced UI it has. We'll show you what this front button can do. I kind of went into detail. It's pretty simple. Click on, click off. Press and hold for ramping. I think while you're on 1, 2, 3 changes it to step mode. So now we're in steps. There you go. Very simple. Lock out 1, 2, 3, 4 from off. I got this little light telling me it's locked out. I can have that blinking, lower, or completely off when it's on lockout, so you can adjust that too on the advanced UI. Turn it back on by 4 clicks. So yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else here. I can just show you really quick with the clicking. 2 clicks from off. We'll go to turbo. So turn it off. There you go, turbo instant. There you go, momentary turbo. That's right. So 2 and hold. Nice. So I showed you that, and there's momentary turbo. Yeah, let's see, 3 clicks. I showed you the step ramping mode. Okay, it's got mode memory, as you saw there. And yeah, and you got the 10 and hold to get in the advanced mode. So let's go ahead and go to the garage, where I took some pictures of this hanging in the center of my garage, and I'm diagonally in the corner facing in, and you get an idea what this thing can light up. Okay, let's go check that out. So here I am at the corner of the garage, facing to the center. The lantern is hanging there in the center off the garage door opener. It's 310 lumens on turbo. I expect a runtime of 3 hours and a 12-meter distance. Now, this lights up the whole place. It looks like it's even greater than 310 lumens, I think. It looks impressive. Now we're on high. This is 180 lumens. Expected to run 5¼ hours and have a area lighting of 9 meters. Now we're in medium. It's longer term, longer running mode. This is 90 for 11¼ hours and a 7-meter distance. Now we're on low, the last picture here. This is 30 lumens, expected to run 36 hours. Again, these low utility modes are perfect for a tent. You can actually go lower with the moon mode, but the moon mode at 2 lumens did not show up in the pictures, so we'll stay with this 30. So let's go back to the bench. Okay, cool. So yeah, I was going to bring in this advanced chart real quick, just go over a couple of little fun features, and yeah, and then we'll go ahead and do a quick demo on the bench, and then we'll give you final thoughts. So as you can see, there's quite a bit you can do with this flashlight. I think I'm in advanced mode right now, and you from off, it says you can 3-click for battery check. So 1, 2, 3, and it is flashing our voltage. 2, 3, 4. So 4.3 volts. I don't know how accurate that is, but if we do 2 more clicks, it goes into Celsius temperature display. So now we're in temperature. Or we're in a beacon mode. Okay. So, okay, I get what was going on. All right, must have been a temperature thing. So let's go 1, 2. So now we're in SOS mode. Cool. So we can get back to battery check. 2 clicks. Okay, so it's showing that's battery check. 1, 2. Okay, so it's not showing me temperature, but it's skipping over. It's going right to beacon mode. Okay, well, so I don't have temperature on this one. I just have the battery check and D, so it must not have that feature. Must not have a temp sensor. Okay, so I thought it did. All right, I had a little tiny TS10 from Workos has the battery temperature sensor too, which is cool. So let's go ahead and turn that off. You can change the button, which is nice. So you can turn this to always on. So I believe if you go, just kind of follow these little diagram, and it tells you what to do. Here we go, of the auxiliary, the button light. 7 clicks from off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it went on really low. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Went up a little brighter. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. There's the brighter setting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to blink. And then you can turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, and you can also set that in the lockout mode here. You can set what you want the button to do right there, which is nice. And of course in lockout, you can, it shows there's the mode. We're in lockout mode. So if I try to turn the light on, it won't turn on. If I press and hold, we have momentary moonlight. And then we have momentary low, it says. But this is actually moonlight right here on the step mode. So this other one is like a sub-lumen one. This one right here. So the runtime, I was going to tell you, it said 2 lumens for 31 days. I think that's wrong. I think it's more like 16 days because I did a lot of research on battery capacities and what most lights put out. So I'm guessing more like 16 days. And the sub-lumen one's probably a half lumen for 31 days. That's just my guess. But yeah, you can do quite a bit. There's this, let's go over here. You got candle mode and blinking modes. Let's go check it out. So 3 and hold. So from off, 1, 2, 3. Okay, did it do anything here? Let's see. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I gotta hold it. That's interesting. Oh, I'm in lockout. Dude. Yeah, that's always fun. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hold. Okay, candle mode. Yay, I did it. And if you do 2 clicks, it'll go to bike flasher. So if you can't handle flashing, you might want to avert your eyes. So we're going to go to the bike flasher, 2 clicks. We're going to go to the party strobe, 2 clicks. It's going pretty fast for the camera. Tactical strobe, it's going to be pretty bright. There you go, full turbo. Lightning storm. I like the lightning storm. I think that's pretty awesome. So what we're going to do here, yeah, pretty much it's all self-explanatory there on the advanced list. So there's the picture. You can kind of freeze frame and read that. All this thing's in lightning. I'm actually going to go back to candle mode. And we'll do a desktop demo real quick. So we're going to go ahead and turn off the lights. All right, got Iron Man out. Now RFI, radio frequency interference, it's minimal on all modes when you're 4 inches away from the radio's antenna. And I'll kind of show that to you also. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I got the lantern in candle mode right now. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I like that. All right, so 1 click, turn it on. And then we can do 1, 2, 3, hold. That's going to color shift. Nice. Okay, so it did it in steps. That was cool. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see if we're in ramping mode. There we go. So now we should ramp tint if we do this properly. So 1, 2, 3 and hold. And now we should color change. Okay, 1, 2, 3, hold. Okay, it's color changing down. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, and hold. Should ramp back up to white. Okay, it's showing pretty nice. Cool. So, highest setting. There we are, above the table. Beautiful. Turn the radio on. Tune to a station here. So you can have it next to your thing here. Here's your lowest setting. Yeah, no RFI, which is nice. So 1, 2, 3, hold, color shift back down. At nighttime. So I bring this in, it's definitely more yellow. Very cool. And it'll work while you're tuning away on your radio. This is a radio channel. And that high CRI is nice. Okay, cool, you get the idea. It works good. All right, let's go turn these lights back on and do final thoughts on the LT1 Mini lantern. If I call it flashlight, it's like a flashlight. It reminds me of a flashlight, like a diffuser on it. It's pretty neat. So yeah, there's a lot of fun. I don't know if I missed anything on this chart, but there's quite a bit. You can change the ramping mode. You can manually configure what brightness you're going to go to. There's just a lot. There's sunset mode. So you could, if you learn this advanced UI, definitely are going to learn quite a bit. So it's just remembering that color shifting thing, which makes it fun. So here it is. Yeah, the LT1 Mini. So yeah, on and off. So yeah, there it is for 35 bucks. Is it worth it? Yeah, this thing's totally cool. If you need a backpack lantern that's of a decent size but not too big, this is the way to go. And just get a little case and get a couple extra 2700 flat tops. You can get these in different capacities. It just happens to be 4200, but it's a high draw one. You know, if you're running a high power flashlight, you could also get these, 5000s, and yeah, those will be fine. Any 5000 flat top will work. 21700, but get a couple extra of these, and you're ready to go for the weekend or even longer. But what do you think? I mean, what would you rather have? Something more compact? Let me know, because this is interesting, but it's pretty utilitarian. Like I said, it's just a battery and a holder. It's not as waterproof. I don't believe it can handle IPX6. No, definitely not that. This one might, if I remember. I can't remember. This one's, I think, a little bit more watertight. But this only has like a AA size battery, so you're not going to get much runtime on that. But you will with the LT1 Mini. So just some ideas to throw out there for you. So there it is. Is it a good recommended buy all day long? Cool. Thanks for watching this. Give me a big like if you like the video. Yeah, like I said, advanced UI makes this thing fun. It really does. There's just so much to this flashlight. The button light, the different modes, the candle mode with the warm tint looks fantastic. Definitely a fan of that. Just for curiosity, this, like I said, I think I said sell 40 bucks, and this is like 30 bucks. So yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for. You're getting quite a bit for 35 bucks right there. Just want to say that real quick. If you like Sofirn lanterns and flashlights, definitely subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the LT1 Mini, the BLF series. The Budget Life Forum said they want this feature, and they got it. So yeah, I'm really liking this. Just a compact, hangable lantern. Yeah, very nice. So there it is. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.